Okay, 7. Sorry, the hardest one's the last one. So we have a triangle. It's a large right triangle, so I'm going to draw that. Okay, I have a right triangle. And the hypotenuse is 5 feet long. So the hypotenuse is the one across from the right angle. That's 5. The length of one leg is 2 feet less than twice the other leg. So the legs are these ones that make up the right angle. These are called legs. So the length of one leg is 2 feet less than twice the other leg. So let's just call this leg X, and then we're going to write an expression using this information. So 2 feet less. So if you take 2 less of something, you're subtracting 2. And we're subtracting that from twice the other leg. So twice is timesing by 2. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. We have to use the Pythagorean theorem to set this up. So one leg is x. The other leg is 2x minus 2. And the hypotenuse is always c. So we have to get this equal to 0, and we have some multiplying to do. So I'm going to write this factor as 2x minus 2 times itself. And then 5 squared, that's 5 times 5, which is 25. So we're going to multiply this out. So 2x times 2x minus 2. I'm splitting this one. And then minus 2 times 2x minus 2. Remember, we write this one twice when we multiply. And we still have x squared, and we still have equals 25. We're just going to have to multiply and combine like terms. So this becomes 4x squared minus 4x minus 4x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And now let's combine all of our like terms. So I have 1x squared plus 4x squared is 5x squared. Negative 4 minus negative 4 is negative 8. And then plus 4 equals 25. Well, remember, we can't solve until this equals 0 right here. So I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides and get 5x squared minus 8x. 4 minus 25 is negative 21 equals 0. Okay, that was a lot of work just to get to the fact where we have to factor, then solve. So in order to solve this, we have to factor. So a times c is 5 times 21, which is 105. And we want factors of 105 that add or subtract to 8. So we have 5 and 21. That's not going to get us to 8. And I'm just going to keep adding numbers. 6, 7, and 15. That's it. 15 minus 7 is 8, except I need it to be negative 8. So it's going to be 7 minus 15. So positive 7. So rewrite this middle term as positive 7x minus 15x. I'm going to bring down the first term and the last term, and then we're going to group. So when I group the first two, group the second two, our common divisor on this first one is just x, because 5 and 7 don't divide by anything. So those stay, 5x plus 7. Here, I have to divide by a negative when that first number is negative. So 15 and 21, those both divide by 3. And I kind of cheated. I knew I needed a 5 here. And I know 15 divided by 3 is 5. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay, so now I have it in factored form, what we took out, and then what's left over equals 0. Once it's in factored form, we solve by using zero product property. So I'm going to set each factor equal to 0, and then solve for x. So plus 3, and then this one's a 2-step. I start by subtracting the 7. 0 minus 7 is negative 7. Divide both sides by 5. X equals negative 7/5. So I have 3 and negative 7/5. It's saying find the length of each leg and separate them with a comma. So do you think, look, I have 3 and negative 7/5. So think about geometry and distance. Could this be a negative number? No. So I'm only going to put the 3 in for the x's. So one leg is 3, and the other leg is 2 times that. So 2 times 3, and then 2 less than that. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So my other lengths are 3 and 4.